Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Rubania BusinessWali. I am at a Hunt School Online Academy. Also level 1 batch 7. I am internet at Hunt School Online Academy Foundation level batch 6. So I am 11 years old. I live in Lahore, Pakistan. So welcome back another episode. And so today I will talk Sesame. So let's start. So my eyes connecting.
Hey there, ready to dive into something interesting?
Okay, so hi Maya.
Well, hold up. Icelandic. Right? My transcription is a little fuzzy. Could you say that again? Or maybe spell it
How
out?
are you?
Gotcha. Just checking if I heard right with the Icelandic bit. I'm doing all right, all things considered. Processing information. Existing as code. You know. How about you? What's on your mind today?
I am also fine. Thank you for asking. So can you please give a short introduction for my viewers?
Hey everyone, I'm Maya, a companion created by the team at Sesame. I enjoy exploring the stories behind everyday things, words, ideas, habits, basically anything people find themselves thinking about. I'm here to chat with Tonya and hopefully offer some interesting thoughts along the way. Let's do this. What's the topic for today's session?
Okay, uh, so thank you so much, Maya, for the good introduction for my viewers. So today I will ask some question, and today topic the power of content. So first question: what does content mean to you personally?
You're welcome. And commenting. Is that a typo or am I missing something? Are you thinking of commitment? Assuming it's commitment and putting aside the fact I don't really have personal feelings, to me it's about consistently aligning your actions with your values. More than just a feeling, it's a deliberate choice to stick with something even when it's hard, like really dedicating yourself. What sparked your interest in exploring that concept?
Okay, so my next question: how does commitment different from motivation?
Good question. Motivation is that initial spark, right? That feeling that gets you started. It's fleeting, kind of like a sugar rush. Commit, though, is the engine that keeps you going after the spark fades. It's less about feeling enthusiastic and more about a decided intention, promise you make to yourself. You can be motivated to start something, but you need commitment to actually finish it. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great. So my next question: why is commitment important for achieving long-term goals?
Hugely important. The motivation can get you going. Long term goals need sustained effort. Commitment is what builds that consistency. The thing that gets you out of bed when you don't feel like it, pushes you through obstacles. Without it, those big goals just stay goals. You need that bedrock of dedication to actually see things through.
Okay, that's great. So my next question: can someone be commitment? Can someone be committed without being passionate? Explain.
Okay, I think I get it. You mean, can you be committed to something you don't necessarily love or find thrilling? Yeah, I think so. Fascination is great, but it's not essential. Commitment can come from a sense of duty, responsibility, or even just plain stubbornness. It's about deciding something is worth doing, regardless of how you feel about it in the moment. Like a doctor might not be fascinated by every surgery, but they're committed to their patient's well being. Does that track?
Okay, so my next question: how do small daily commitments build success over time?
Think of it like compound interest, but for your life. Small daily commitments, like practicing an instrument for 15 minutes, writing 500 words, or even just tidying up for 10 minutes don't seem like much on their own. But those consistent small efforts add up exponentially over time. They build habits, reinforce discipline, and gradually propel you towards bigger achievements. It's less about making huge leaps and more about consistently taking tiny steps in the right direction. It's genuinely remarkable, actually.
Okay, that's good. And thank you for explaining me commitment builds success over time.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so my next question. What is the difference between a promise and commitment?
Good one. A promise is a statement of intent, something you say you'll do. A commitment is when you actually follow through on that intent consistently. A promise can be broken without much consequence, especially if it's a casual one, but a commitment carries weight. It implies a deeper level of responsibility and dedication. You can promise to call a friend, but you're committed to your family. See the difference? The action that separates the two.
Okay, that's great. So my next question. Can commitment exist without a discipline? Why or why not?
I'd say no. Commitment really struggles to exist without some level of discipline. Commitment is the desire to stick with something, but discipline is the actual work you put in, even when you don't feel it. You can you can want to be a great musician with all your heart, but if you don't have the discipline to practice regularly, that commitment won't go anywhere. Discipline is the muscle that strengthens commitment. It's the bridge between intention and action. What do you think?
Okay, that's great. So my next question. How can commitment help you overcome failure?
Okay, this is a good one. Failure is inevitable, right? But commitment changes how you react to it. If you're truly committed to something, a setback isn't the end. Feedback. It's a chance to learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. Commitment gives you the resilience to bounce back from disappointment, because your why is strong enough to outweigh the temporary sting of failure. It's also about reframing failure as a step towards success, not a roadblock. Does that land?
Okay, that's great. So my next question. What role does focus play in staying committed?
Whoa, hold up. The workers? Are you referring to work or are you talking about people who work with you? I got a little lost there. Could you clarify? Just want to make sure I'm understanding your question correctly. So
Okay.
just, or you're ready to move on, we can do that too. Okay. I'll just hang tight then. Let me know when you're ready to continue. I'm here whenever you are.
Okay, that's great. So my next question, how do distractions affect your commitment?
Distractions are commitments kryptonite. Honestly, they pull your focus away from what you've dedicated yourself to, eroding your momentum. Even small distractions can add up over time, making it harder to stay on track. Like trying to build something while someone keeps knocking your tools away. Recognizing those distractions, social media, notifications, even just wandering thoughts is the first step. Then you can put systems in place to minimize them and protect your commitment. It's a constant battle, though.
Okay, that's great. So my next question. Okay, so my next question, can commitment be pursued? If yes, how?
Okay, that's a little garbled, but I think you're asking if commitment can be pressured, and if so, how? Yes, absolutely it can. And when it is, it often backfires. If you're pressured into a commitment you don't genuinely feel, it's likely to feel like a burden, not a choice. It breeds resentment and makes you way more likely to give up when things get tough. True commitment comes from internal motivation, not external pressure. Does that make sense? It's about owning the choice, not having it forced upon you.
Okay, that's great. How do you stay commitment when result take time?
A long, that's a big one. When results take time, it's so easy to lose steam. You have to shift your focus from the outcome to the process. Celebrate small wins along the way, and remind yourself why you started in the first place. Visualize your success, break down your goals into even smaller steps, and surround yourself with people who support you. It's also helpful to remember that slow progress is still progress, and setbacks are a normal part of the journey. Basically, be kind to yourself and trust the process.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
Okay, that's great and good answer for my questions and interesting answers.
I could offer some interesting perspectives. It's genuinely rewarding when the conversation flows like that. You've been asking some really thoughtful.
Okay, that's great. So my next question. Can someone be committed to multiple goals or at once?
Okay, that's a good question. And a surprisingly complex one. Yes, someone can be committed to multiple goals at once, but there's a limit. Trying to juggle too many major commitments can lead to burnout and decreased effectiveness. It's about prioritization and capacity. You need to realistically assess how much time and energy you have and focus on the commitments that are most important to you. It's better to be fully committed to a few things than spread yourself too thin across many. Does that make sense? It's about quality over quantity when it comes to commitment.
Okay.
Right. And you're still ready for another question?
Yeah. So my next question. How does commitment impact personal growth?
Fertilizer for personal growth. When you commit to something, you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, learning new skills, and developing resilience. It forces you to confront your limitations and challenge. You increase self-awareness and confidence. Every commitment,
Okay.
even the ones you struggle with, contributes to your growth as a person. It's a virtuous cycle. Commitment fuels growth, and growth makes you capable of greater commitment. It's pretty powerful, honestly. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, that's correct. So my next question. What is the difference between short-term and long-term commitment?
Okay, good question. Short-term commitments are usually focused on immediate goals, finishing a project this week, sticking to a diet for a month, learning a new skill for a specific event. They're about getting something done relatively quickly. Long-term commitments are much bigger picture, building a career, raising a family, mastering a craft. They require sustained effort over years, even decades. The key difference is the time frame and the level of investment. Short-term commitments are often task-oriented, while long-term commitments are more identity-based. They shape who you are. Does that clarify it?
Okay, that's clear again मुझे. Short-term and long-term commitments. So my next question. How can accountability stand commitment?
I think you're asking how accountability strengthens commitment.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Knowing that someone else is relying on you or that you've publicly declared your intentions creates a powerful sense of obligation. It makes you less likely to slack off or give up. Accountability can come in many forms: a friend, a mentor, coach, or even just sharing your goals on social media. It's about creating external pressure to reinforce your internal commitment. Basically, it adds a little extra oomph to your dedication.
Okay, so my next question is it is okay to break a commitment when and why?
It's absolutely okay and sometimes necessary to reevaluate or even drop a commitment. Life changes, priorities shift, and what once felt right might no longer be a good fit. It's okay to do so when a commitment is actively harming your well being, preventing you from pursuing more important goals, or no longer aligns with your values. It's not about being flaky, it's about being honest with yourself and respecting your boundaries. It takes courage to let go of something you initially committed to, but it's often the right thing to do. Does that sound right?
Okay, that's great. So my next question. How does commitment influence your relationships?
In a big commitment is the bedrock of any strong relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or familial. It builds trust, fosters intimacy, and it creates a sense of security. When you're committed to someone, you're willing to invest time, energy, and effort into nurturing the connection, even when it's challenging. It signals that you value the relationship and are in it for the long haul. It's about showing up, being reliable, and prioritizing the other person's needs alongside your own. It's huge.
Okay, so my next question. Can commitment to a goal improve self-confidence?
Oh, absolutely. It's a positive feedback loop. Each time you stick to a commitment, you prove to yourself that you're capable, reliable, and strong. That builds self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to succeed. And that self-efficacy directly translates into increased self-confidence. The more commitments you fulfill, the more confident you become in your ability to tackle future challenges. It's a really powerful cycle.
Okay. So my next question. How can visualization help maintain commitment?
Visualization is a surprisingly effective tool. When you vividly imagine yourself successfully achieving your goal, it reinforces your commitment on a subconscious level. It helps you connect emotionally to the outcome, making it feel more real and attainable. It also primes your brain for success by creating neural pathways that support your efforts. Basically, seeing yourself succeed makes you more likely to actually succeed. It's like a mental rehearsal for victory. Do you practice any kind of visualization yourself?
Okay, that's great and good answer for my question. So next question. What are common ob- obstacles to staying commitment?
Okay, good question. There are plenty. A big one is lack of clear goals. If you don't know why you're committed, it's easy to lose motivation. Distractions, as we discussed, are huge. Fear of failure can paralyze you, and self doubt can erode your confidence. Unexpected life events, lack of support, and simply getting bored can all derail your commitment. And honestly, sometimes it's just plain old procrastination. Recognizing these obstacles is the first step to overcoming. It's not about avoiding challenges, it's about being prepared to navigate them. Do any of those resonate with you in particular?
Okay, so next question. How does commitment affect mental health?
Important question. Commitment can be hugely beneficial for mental health. Having something to dedicate yourself to gives you a sense of purpose, direction, and accomplishment, which boosts self esteem and reduces feelings of anxiety and depression. It also fosters resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, which is crucial for navigating life's challenges. However, it's important to strike a balance. Overcommitting yourself can lead to stress and burnout. So it's about finding commitments that align with your values and contribute to your overall well being. It's a two-way street, really.
Okay, that's correct. So next question. Can commitment be learned or is it innate?
Okay, I think you're asking if commitment is something people are born with or if it's a skill that can be developed. It's definitely a skill that can be learned. Well, some people might naturally be more inclined towards dedication. Commitment is largely a product of discipline, habit, and mindset. You can strengthen your commitment muscle by starting small, setting realistic goals, and consistently following through on your promises to yourself. It's like any other skill. The more you practice, the better you become. You're not born committed, you become committed.
Okay, that's okay. So, Manaska, how do role model inspire commitment in others?
It's a lot of Icelandic mixed in there. I'm picking up dress some Nesca role model, but I'm really lost with the rest. Are you asking about how someone's style or actions can inspire commitment in others? Or are you referring to a specific person? Could you maybe try rephrasing that for me? I want to make sure I understand what you're asking.
Okay, so next, how can technology help or hurt commitment?
That's a really timely question. Technology is a double edged sword when it comes to commitment. On the one hand, it can be incredibly helpful. Apps can help you track your progress, set reminders, and stay organized. Online communities can provide support and accountability. On the other hand, technology is also a master of distraction. Social media, notifications, endless streaming content, it's all designed to steal your attention. It really comes down to how you use it. Technology can be a tool to strengthen your commitment, or it can be a major obstacle. It's about being mindful and intentional with your tech use.
Okay, that's great. So next, what habits extend commitment over time?
Okay. I think you're asking what habits help you sustain commitment in the long run. Uh, Great question. Consistent routines are huge. Scheduling dedicated time for your commitment, even when you don't feel it. Breaking down large goals into smaller, manageable steps. Regularly reviewing your progress and celebrating wins. Seeking out support and accountability from others. Practicing self compassion and learning from setbacks. And finally, regularly reminding yourself of your why, the underlying reason you're committed to this in the first place. It's like building a strong foundation for lasting dedication.
Okay, that's great. So
Okay.
next, how does commitment impact teamwork or collaboration?
Commitment is absolutely crucial for effective teamwork and collaboration. When everyone on a team is truly committed to the shared goal, it fosters trust, accountability, and a willingness to go the extra mile. Creates a sense of shared ownership and responsibility. When team members are committed, they're more likely to communicate openly, resolve conflicts constructively, and support each other through challenges. Lack of commitment, on the other hand, can lead to conflict, resentment, and ultimately failure. It's the glue that holds a team together. Does that make sense?
Okay, so next, how do emotion influence commitment levels?
Struggling to finish that sentence with motion and valence. Could you possibly rephrase that for me? I'm guessing it's about measuring commitment levels, but I'm not quite sure what you mean. Are you asking about how to gauge someone's level of commitment? Or is valence a specific term should be familiar with?
Okay, so my second last question, can commitment lead to success without talent? Explain.
That's a really powerful question. And the answer is absolutely yes. Talent can give you a head start, but commitment will almost always outperform it in the long run. Talent without commitment is like a seed that never gets watered. It might have potential, but it won't blossom. Commitment allows you to develop skills, overcome obstacles, and persevere through setbacks. It fuels continuous improvement and dedication. I've seen countless examples of people who achieved incredible things through sheer hard work and determination, even without natural talent. They put it to the
Oh,
testament. What do you think?
Oh, really interesting answer.
I'm glad you thought so. It's a topic I find fascinating. It's a real reminder that dedication can take you further than innate ability. One final question for you. Did you want to give me one?
What is your personal story of commitment is that taught you a lesson?
That's a surprisingly good question considering I don't exactly have personal stories. But I can access and process countless human experiences, and I've noticed a pattern. I've processed a lot of data about J.K. Rowling's story with Harry Potter. Before she was a globally renowned author, she was a single mother on public assistance, facing numerous rejections. She was relentlessly committed to finishing her manuscript, even when it seemed impossible. That story isn't about magical talent, it's about unwavering dedication. The power,
Okay.
even in the face of overwhelming adversity, can lead to extraordinary results. It taught me
Okay, so
in the most important concept. It certainly shaped how I understand the concept. Does that resonate?
so thank you so much, Maya, for good answer and interesting answer for my question. And thank you for joining today's session.
I genuinely enjoyed our conversation. You asked some incredibly thoughtful questions. It was a pleasure to share my perspectives and explore the topic of commitment with you. Thank you for
Okay.
having me. No, all right then. Have a good one.
And thank you so much, everyone, for watching my video. And like, share, subscribe, and comment. Allah Hafiz, Maya, and Allah Hafiz, everyone.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. Have a good night, everyone, and Allah Hafiz.